Okay, so starting turn 14. Oh, I forgot we have 2 of these. So let's get some garrisons going. And you know what? I can use those for free actions and wild cards, and I probably should consider that, and I will, in fact. In this last attack, if you'll notice, I didn't have a flamethrower, so I'm going to use one of these to support that attack. So then we reveal this, and it requires close combat. You bums. I'm telling you. All right, so he's still disrupted, but we used one of those, and then the other one, let's grab this guy. Oh, I need to write down the conditions for placing a garrison. Occupied or adjacent to a U.S. unit in U.S. communication, not in a field of fire of a Japanese unit, even if it's disrupted. I'm going to prevent them from reinforcing this, so I'm going to go there. I probably should do that so he doesn't infiltrate. How about that? We'll do that one. Okay, so yes, the garrisons are starting to appear, and 3 a turn is not too bad, I guess. I got to get those command posts going, folks. I need free actions. All my units are just sitting there doing nothing every turn. All right, so like I said, we're on turn 14. Now we do our movements, and 2 and 2, and just like the arc, they are all moving 2 by 2. That's done. Now we get an event, and sorry, the football, there is playoff football going on, and I'm letting myself get distracted by the playoff football. So my apologies there. And so let's draw our event card, and we got a goofy one. This is from the Omaha Beach days. Unexpected U.S. naval fire hits position. I'm assuming this is going to be just like Omaha Beach. We're going to draw one, and whatever shape is on the next card is going to determine where we get hit. I honestly don't know where those positions are, so let's see. I'm drawing a diamond. So that means we're hitting B1. Where's B1? This is zone B, 4, 2, 3, E. Where the heck's B1? Oh, right there. That didn't hit diddly. Okay, well, that did nothing. Okay, so now it's Japanese fire time. And we have a double gold, and so this means he can kill leaders. Okay, so here's the good news. There are some double golds out here, but they're not going to do anything. So this one in here was disrupted, so he'll lose his disruption marker. We lost ours too, by the way. But he doesn't have a zone of fire on anybody. So actually he does. Oh, he does. We have a leader here. Oh, there's a circle. Oh my goodness. He's going to hit this unit for 1. And because he has a star, he killed the leader too. That punk. Oh, I don't like him. I don't like him one bit. So yeah, he just killed a hero. Ooh, I didn't like that. Okay, so now we have a blue reinforce. So we have to be a little careful here. Moving around. Here's a blue, but it's not within 2 units of any U.S. unit, so we don't do anything. This blue over here is, and this is what I'm getting at. I'm trying to like put my headquarters out here, and as soon as I get within 2 spaces, actually no, he's not within 2 spaces of anybody, so that one doesn't do anything either. This one will lose its disruption marker, and I think blue does nothing. So we got lucky there. Now we have a green P, And green is still probably their weakest one, although this green unit here will lose his disruption marker. And that's it. Nothing else for him. So now we draw an event, and there it is. If Shibasaki in command, conduct Japanese counterattack. He's not. He died a few turns ago, so we don't do anything, I'm assuming. So that's good. I'm assuming a Japanese counterattack means they get to do another round of fire. So that was good. All right, engineer phase. We're gonna get 3 more tokens. So 1, 2, 3. And can I make a command post? The answer is no. He has a yellow fire from here, and we don't have control over that spot. And then the other one, definitely no. He's in the middle of intense fire from this one. So definitely no. And that's all we can do. Where is the other headquarters by the, oh, it must be like way out there. That big stack at the very end. A lot of good that's gonna do. Okay, so what are we gonna do for our actions? These guys, even though they lost a hero, still get free actions. And I think we want to take out this purple guy. He's inspired. This can shoot at a range of 2, and that's a tank. So yes, all of them will attack here. And of course, it's a close combat. Oh, Jesus. So we have to just disrupt him. This one can move. So what I'm thinking I'm going to do is just move him up like so. This one has no communication, so we don't have to worry, but we do have to worry about infiltrate. And then, of course, this one's a problem. He needs radio, which only he has. And he needs to be flanked. So I can spend 2 actions to flank him, but I don't know if that's worth it. So he's already killed the hero. He's done his part. So we got to worry about this green guy here. He's our biggest problem. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my artillery and move it up, and my HQ. See, this thing needs a flamethrower, but I'm going to put my HQ here because, see, I can become a command post there if we take this green, because that's the only thing we have to do is take the green. So the artillery is going to move up and be next to him. This will move up to be in the fire zone. This guy will attack, and see, we're double. Actually, this needs to be close combated. I don't need the fire marker if I close combat him. Can I do it though? I'm gonna try. So the Japanese unit's gonna get 2 cards. He's not over strength 4. So he's just gonna get 2 cards, and then we're gonna get 3. He's a green card, and no matter what, he'll be disrupted. So my other units that are moving in on him, I don't have to worry about. So Japanese goes, and he does get a green. So we are taking a hit. This is C12. So we're down to 2 steps. And we lose a card, which would have missed anyways. So now we get to go, and we hit him. And so he loses his depth marker, which is the one that requires the close combat. And then now he goes, he misses, and then we go, and right there, conscript surrender, but he's not a conscript. And there's the green, he's dead. We got him. So that was close combat, so he goes into the eliminated pile. Okay, so this one was next to the HQ, gets a free move, and I'm gonna put him right there so I can now become a command post with him because I'm controlling the only zone that can fire into there. And that's a nice spot to become a command post. So we're gonna get this job going here. So I still have 3 actions. And I'm looking around and I think I wanna do something with this. This guy's gonna just do a close combat on him. The Japanese gets 2 cards. And we're going to get 1, 2, 3, 4. Japanese goes first, it's a blue, no blue. And then we go, no blue, but see, he gets a reinforcement. So he is a coastal. So he's gonna get a reinforcement, and of course that one needs close combat. So now he's going, and there's no blue. Conscript surrender. So let's make sure he's 7 SSNL. What does that do? If the Japanese unit is not an HQ and is in 111P or the 4FC, okay, no, he's elite, so he's not surrendering. Now we get to go 3 times. We just need a blue. There's 1. So we destroyed the depth marker. Here's 2. No blue. Come on, blue. There we go. Blue. We got him. This one's destroyed, goes into the eliminated pile, and we got rid of blue there. I still have 3 actions. So what am I going to do with my 3 actions? I think what I want to do is cover up some spots. I'm putting a garrison here, a garrison there. These aren't my actions, of course. And then I can even put a garrison here. I don't think I want to, though. I want to put a garrison here so this guy can move. And he will be one of the ones I move. He's a very powerful guy. I'm going to move him 3 spaces. 1, 2, 3 to get next to that HQ. Okay, so that was 1 action. And then who else do I want to get next to that HQ so we can get some free moves going? And this one, 1, 2, 3, and then this one. I'm going to do 1, 2, 3 and take the blue before the Japanese even have a chance to do anything there. So we'll just hold on to that blue for now. It does mean that the brown might do something. Anyways, that was 3 actions. I know there's other guys to move and there's other things to see, but I think I was able to take control of zones and prevent the Japanese from reinforcing or infiltrating. And I think that's the primary thing you have to worry about here is that's more important. It's more important to not lose what you've gained than it is to be aggressive. And I know a little bit of history and World War II stuff. And I don't know, maybe I'm off when I say this, but this feels thematic. Like I feel like when you see those Marines being interviewed, this kind of crap is what the Japanese did to them. And so they had to always constantly be vigilant about even area and land that they already took, because the Japanese would just go right back to where, they used to be the night before. So anyways, there you have it. If this guy's going to become a command post, I'm not as eager about making him a command post yet. I think he needs to be moved, like maybe more over here, so that way they have overlapping circles. But that would be awesome, because see, this red can fire under that green, and so can that gold. But if we can take both of these spots here with this HQ and then get the HQ moved to there, having an HQ here, I can get a nice zone going. And I think that would be really good. Now, the bird's mouth is not getting that much support. And I agree. However, that's where I keep putting all my heroes. So I'm going with the strategy of using the HQs to take the middle. And then the heroes are helping out with the bird's mouth. Even if they get killed, they're still inspired units. All right, so that was turn 14. So now we move to turn 15, and it says it's the end of the November 20th scenario. I don't think we're playing the November 20th scenario. I think that's the scenario that uses those extra units. There's this Admiral Shibasaki Survives variant where he was actually killed on November 20th, I guess in real life. This optional rule assumes that he survived to command his forces throughout the 20th and 21st. And it adds those extra US units. And any event that would kill Admiral Shibasaki, you ignore it the whole game. So we're not doing that one. And we're also not doing the November scenario, because that required a different setup. So yeah, there's nothing for us to do. We're playing through to turn 30. So we're just doing the extended game, and that's it. Okay, so turn 15. 1, 2, buckle my shoe. 3, 4, shut the door. 5, 6, pick up sticks. And 7, 8, stay up late. So that's all we do there. I probably should shuffle, but I'm gonna go ahead and keep going. It's time to sorry, I stopped thinking because I was reading this and I didn't understand it at first, but this is the Omaha Beach thing. Lost boat teams catch up, add a step to a one-step infantry unit. That one, if I remember correctly, these guys are down to one. That one's 2 steps. That guy's down to 1 step. That's 1 step, and that's also 1 step. But see, this one here is an inspired unit, so I'm going to give him a step. Let me look at that one. Nope. So, yeah, we'll do that. That was pretty easy and very appreciated. Okay, so we added a step. Now it's the Japanese fire time. Way-yo, way-yo. Okay, first things first is a double purple. We do have a purple here, and he is disrupted. He is a double purple, so we'll just remove the disruption for him. And I'm looking. I forgot to disrupt a couple of my units. So, for example, this guy did close combat, and so did that guy right there. So they're both disrupted. And by the way, you do remove disruption markers at the end of your turn, but for the US, if you get disrupted during your attack turn, you have to wait until the next round. If the Japanese get disrupted and then somehow at the end of their turn they lose their disruption markers, they do lose them. Okay, so this is double purple. I don't see anything else. Now I have double green, and again, there's no green anywhere that's next to our US units or within 2 spaces of them. So green is a nice one. They can bring green every time if they like. Now this one though is a problem child. It's a brown R, and that's a problem in many ways. So let's look at unoccupied inland first. That's a reinforce. He gets a reserve and a depth marker and then actually fires. And the place that's going to happen is right here. So we're going to give him a reserve and a depth marker, and then he's going to fire, but there's nothing to fire at. He doesn't shoot beyond his space, but he's still an annoying turd. Moving on, we have a brown here who, with the R action, somebody is in his fire zone. Let me check. He places a depth marker and then fires. So it's a circle, and we're a diamond, so he misses. Then we move over to this Brown, who is not within 2 spaces of a US unit, so he does nothing. And we have this Brown right here, who can trace communication. So he is unoccupied, coastal, within 2 hexes of a US unit. Is he zone F? Yes, he is. So he's going to get a reserve unit, a coastal depth, and then he fires. And he's going to destroy this engineer, unfortunately. He also destroys the garrison. Well, hold on, I gotta make sure this communication thing, this is hugely awful on me. I'm a little pissed about this reinforce and fire thing. I mean, it's bad enough they get to just come in and reinforce anywhere, but now they get to fire too. Yeah, it says that the engineer only controls the spot it occupies, and the infantry only controls spot they occupy. So this guy controlled here, but the engineer does not block this space, and this guy does not block that space. So he has communication. And then it says that if it's a coastal, place a reserve unit and depth marker in position in Japanese communication, and then for turns 11 or more, he then also fires. So they can kill 3 units. So it was 1, and then here's 2, because they're all in intense fire zone. So that unit gets hurt. He can't shoot 2 spaces away anymore. And then 3, he destroys the garrison. So that's it. So Brown definitely hurt. Brown was not fun. And then now we get to do our event, and we're going to get another extra US action this turn. And I need to take a quick break. I know I'm only at 20 minutes, but I just drank a lot of coffee. So I'll see you in a few minutes, and we will do the engineer and HQ phase and kick some Japanese butt.